Staff, the front office, everybody is wowed by Justin Fields. Me, C-Dub, Bobby, we're going to talk about it. We're going to break it all down, plus some more things to come out of training camp right after this.
Now tuned in to Chicago Bears Central, your number one place for all Chicago Bears news and content.
What's going on, Bears fans? Welcome to another episode of Chicago Bears Central, your number one spot for everything Chicago Bears related. C-Dub, Bobby, Haize, we all in the building. It's Sunday. You know how we get down on Sundays. It's a family affair on Sundays. Football coming soon. Football day is coming soon, so y'all got to look forward to that. I can't wait. But we got a couple of things we need to talk about. So coming into the season, everybody's kind of, we all know the growth of Justin Fields in year 3 is probably going to be the biggest storyline for the Bears all season. And what we're hearing so far is that Justin is more decisive, quicker to make decisions, quicker to get the ball off, and he just has much more poise as a quarterback than what he had last season. Now, that could be, of course, growth from him, growth from the offensive line, confidence in that offensive line, and in the wide receiver core. What do you guys think about what you're hearing about Justin Fields coming out of training camp so far?
I think it's absolutely terrific. I think it's something that we needed to hear, especially Bears Nation. We need to hear this steady progress to the regular season, and we need that all to translate into competitive wins for the Chicago Bears. Now Justin Fields, we hearing a lot of shit now. We got to put it on wax now, just like my nephew say. I'm tired of hearing about it now. I'm getting to a point every single day of training camp. Man, Justin Fields looked like, oh my God, he getting rid of that ball. Oh, he looked like a different player. Okay, now let's see it. I want you to continue to do that. I want to keep hearing that, but I also want to see it when it comes to the real games. Like, he probably don't play like 1 or 2 possessions like the first preseason game or something like that. We want to see that. Now, don't come in there and it be something different now. We don't want to see nothing different, but this is very intriguing and it's very uplifting to hear that from my man Justin Fields. Keep it up.
Man, loving what I'm hearing from this guy. And then, hey, shout out to all the content creators too, supporting the Chicago Bears, especially right here. We doing our thing. And man, y'all getting these clips out there. It's looking real good. And man, it is the thing I'm loving the most is that this guy, he making the throws. I'm like, he throwing that. It's the window real tight, and he fitting it in. Hey, y'all better fit it in. But shout out to him to get it right, man. Hey, I know y'all seen it. Jordan Love can't even hit a net. That ain't even moving. That's all I'm saying. My man can't even hit the net. It ain't moving. The USFL quarterback hitting the net. Not the proclaimed guy that's supposed to be the next generation of great Packers quarterback. I got to throw a shot out there. Hit the net, bro. My son probably can hit the net. We'll see, though. We'll see. We got to see if my son is scrub or not. We'll see.
Hey, listen, when it comes down to Jordan Love, all I can say is y'all better hope that weasel motherfucker turn out, because I'm going to be flaming the hell out. Bro, did y'all hear that voicemail where old boy called the Packers colors green and piss yellow?
Yes, sir.
Oh, my goodness, bro.
Bro,
Yes,
I've been
sir.
messed up since then, bro. I'm not even going in front of you, bro.
Yes, sir.
That had me dying, bro.
Man.
But
bro, you love to see it.
It's good to hear. And you're not going to really hear very much negative. I do want to, be realistic. You're not going to, if you hear something negative about players in training camp, it's bad, bro. It's very
really bad.
So, but it is good that we're hearing the things that we need to hear from Justin Fields. It's good, that he is being more decisive. That we already talked about, like, if he's able and feels more comfortable to call plays and change plays at the line of scrimmage. But Justin Fields just having a level of poise is not something that he did as a runner, right? And as far as like, hey, this play breaks down, I'm about to make a play with my legs. He's always had that. That's instinct. But to have him have the poise that comes with being a seasoned quarterback in the NFL, it's not going to be perfect right away. So don't expect it to be perfect. But just to hear that that's developing from him now, it says a lot in my opinion.
Yeah, man. And the Bears need all of this. That's the most important thing for the Bears coming into this season. Did Justin Fields progress? And he seems to be going in the right direction. We love it. Continue to do so, Justin. Continue. Bro.
For real. Because they definitely got a lot of bulletin board material for these guys crapping on just about everybody on the team. But the biggest thing, man, just like y'all mentioned, I love to hear that Justin Fields is taking that leadership role, seeming more confident, you know what I'm saying, and more competent and within the offense, after being, year one, now going into year two, that's the biggest thing that we want to see. We love to hear it. I definitely love to hear it. And I love watching these highlights that everybody been putting out just to see, like, hey, and they even showing sometime when he throw the interceptions too. And we want to see that. We want to see when he make mistakes, because that's a learning experience for him. And those will be the greatest experiences for him. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just happy to see all of it. Real talk.
Bro, yeah. So this is gonna be interesting, baby. I can't wait till this preseason game drop, bro. This first one, bro. He ain't gonna play much, but he gonna get in there, and everybody gonna be excited. Y'all gonna hear it in my voice. Y'all see what I did for y'all, Joe. Drill. Drill, you see what I did for him? I love y'all, bro.
Point out the mic, bro.
I did that for y'all, bro. That's for y'all eardrums, bro. That's for y'all eardrums, bro. I got you.
That's so funny, bro. He really about to be on the voiceovers. He really about to be quiet, storming it. As clearly recognizes the wide receiver down the field.
You already know.
you know what's funny about when CW do the voiceovers too? He throwing that random laugh. It's like, ain't nothing was even funny, bro. What you doing?
You know we got to get up in there. Let's go.
I'll be finessing, man. Hey, we got to talk about the connection of DJ Moore and Justin Fields, bro. Did they spend 2 weeks together and they was bunk bed homies or something?
I remember Justin Fields.
They connection is tight.
He picked up DJ Moore and his family from the airport when he got traded, bro. They've literally been spending time off and on since he got to Chicago, since the trade happened, bro. So and Justin Fields realizes that chemistry that you have with your number one wide receiver, that's going to be what saves your bacon, bro. So,
bro.
And I mean, Justin's always done that. He was always taking and tried to spend time. He did the same thing with Chase Claypool, right? Spending time with Chase Claypool. He understands how that synergy between the wide receiver and the quarterback is one of the most important relationships in the game of football. So, listen, nothing. We've heard nothing but raving reviews about, and not even just the chemistry, right? Because chemistry and timing, you can have great chemistry with somebody, but now we're hearing that their time, he knows where DJ Moore likes the ball at. That's huge this early on in the process.
Yes, so early, bro. That's nuts, nephew. And then Justin said, we gonna be the best. What he say? We gonna be the best combo in the NFL. That's what he said out of his mouth. I'm like, oh, I like this from this.
Hey, I love the confidence coming. I know it was I believe one of the Bears beat writers, they put out there, hey, when Justin Fields getting in trouble and he don't see nothing, he throwing it to DJ Moore. Make a play. So that's some stuff you like to hear. Hey, you live and you die with it. But you know that man out there cooking too. So
that's a fact. Let's move on to the next topic, though. Allen Williams has nothing. Why did I put Myler Gordon on this list? Hey, y'all need to come out with a typo on that mug.
We knew what you were talking
about. Allen Williams has nothing but glowing comments about Spider-Man Kyla Gordon. Did y'all see this man at the press conference with
Kyler, man? Kyler, man.
Hey, listen, I love my corner. I love players in general with personality, but cornerback and wide receiver, you have to have these larger than life personalities if you're going to be a star. And so, Kyla Gordon just being funny, but what do you guys think? Because we talk a lot about Tyreke Stevenson. We talk a lot about Jalen Johnson, who we're going to mention a little bit in this topic as well. But Kyla Gordon, is he starting to become the forgotten man in that secondary a little bit with the other players? Eddie Jackson returning, Jaquan Brisker. People forgetting the impact that Kyla Gordon was starting to make towards the end of that season.
You're absolutely right. Kyla Gordon been through his trials and tribulations now. They picked on him they picked on him early in the season. It was looking bleak, but this guy stayed fast, worked on his craft, and at the end of the year, he was ready. He was ready for anything. You seen him getting interceptions in straight games. I think he got 2 in one game, if I'm not mistaken. But Kyla Gordon, we forget about him with all the other names, the beautiful names we got out there like Jaquan Brisker and Eddie Jackson, like Drip said, but we can't forget about this kid too, because he got a lot of talent. They call him the Spider-Man. You know what I'm saying? Right. And he uses that ability. Y'all know y'all seen that pass breakup when he dived across, and bro, that's crazy athleticism, bro. It's crazy.
Yeah. My guy been doing this thing, man, and shout out to him. I just think that this year, especially in the training camp, he just has a defined role now. That's what I think it comes down to, and I think
Good
that's
point.
what makes more sense for him because they was moving him from outside to inside, and vice versa. But now they really just want him to be that nickel cornerback, and I think that's gonna help him because now he doesn't have to focus on what's my technique going to be when I move outside. How am I supposed to do this when I'm on outside? He could just focus on his defined role to help this team, propel to new heights. So I think that's what's been a difference. And shout out to him for having that personality because when you talk about cornerbacks around the league, you want some guys with some dogs in them that ain't afraid to go up against the man that's across them. So this the Bears. We ain't got time for that soft stuff. Let's play.
Bro.
Yeah, I mean, and shout out to I saw a comment. They say I don't remember who left it. That they want to see Kyla Gordon be more physical. I agree with that. Like, I want to see our secondary in general be a physical secondary. Let these wide receivers feel you that they playing the Chicago Bears. You got to get back to be the monsters of the Midway. You got to physically leave your presence. When they leave Chicago, they got to be like, hey man, listen, I don't really want to play those guys again.
Oh, bro.
Like,
yes.
Yeah, that's how I want it to be overall. But I'm glad to hear about Kyla Gordon. Now, Jalen Johnson has made very fun of this whole contract situation. I don't know if you guys got to see his first presser after training camp where he literally was joking. He brought out a do-rag. He showed the wave brush, everything. And then it was like, oh, y'all want to ask me about the contract though, huh? Like, and he said he's not going to hold out. He's not going to let it become a distraction. How do you guys feel about how Jalen Johnson is handling this contract negotiation situation?
I appreciate it. He handling it like a true professional. Get out on the field. Most people, I think, when I seen in these situations, they'll hold out. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think No, I ain't gonna say nothing. But go ahead. I don't even want to start with Jay. I like what he did. It was fun. I'm gonna let him eat. I'm gonna let him breathe, bro.
Yeah, let the man be a professional. I like it. You know what I'm saying? Be a professional. Come in and let's earn your contract. Me personally, I'm gonna go always reference back to what Ryan Post said. He wants guys here that want to be here. Yeah. We could throw you a crazy amount of money to you, but if you don't want to be here, what good is that for the organization or the team? So him still being present. And you know what I'm saying? Sometimes these guys, you want these guys that's gonna leave their heart on the field. You know what I'm saying? I like to point to Saquan Barkley. He just re-signed with the New York Giants. Maybe not the best deal that he could have got, but he came out and said, I took the deal because I don't want to leave my guys hanging. That could be to his detriment after this season. But as of right now, the guys around him, they're gonna respect that. And they know that, hey, I got a guy that's gonna go to war with me. So let me go ahead and lace my boots up right next to him so we can go into battle. That's my military talk coming out. Y'all know how it goes.
Can I be brutal, Joe? I'm even brutal. And I ain't trying to pick out Jalen, bro. He has no fucking choice. He has to play. He got competition coming in from behind him. I think he don't have a fucking choice. He can't hold out. He cannot. These young kids are coming.
That's the thing, though. Like, I get what you're saying in that, but at the same time, this is a team that is trying to. If Jalen Johnson did try to hold out, like, don't get me wrong, there are absolutely young guys behind him, but them young guys ain't ready to step up. Like not in the fact of just being thrust in there. Tyreke Stevenson is a different beast. You have Kyla Gordon there, but like you still want a veteran presence out there because this team, I truly believe, is trying to make the playoffs. He could try to hold out, and it could affect the team. So I know you're not as high on Jalen Johnson, and that's fair. I know that's your view on him, but like I will just say I respect the difference in how he's handling it versus how Roquan handled it last season.
Oh, for sure.
That's not to compare the impact. We ain't got no mysterious angels calling nobody on behalf of nobody. We ain't got none of that. That's when you really look back at it. That was a complete shit show last year.
It was,
bro. Would you ever side on a player who actually took that route and held out? Is that an instance where you sided with the player, both of y'all?
I mean, yeah, I can't think of any off the top of my head, but there are times like that. I think holding out is valid.
Yeah, me, I like to point to. I point to who I just mentioned, Saquon Barkley.
Yeah.
They were winning because of him. And then I'll point to, let's say, if TJ Watt in Pittsburgh holds out, their record when he's on the field is ridiculous compared to when he's off the field. What about Bosa up in San Francisco? The defensive line is totally different. The defense is totally different when these guys are on the field. So if they have an impact in that way, I'll side with the player. But now if you just some guy, you know what I'm saying, who really ain't did much, but you definitely, well respected around the league, I might have to consider it. But I love football more than any other sport. I don't want to see football become a James Harden show to where players quitting like big ass babies. You know what I'm saying? You know, for no apparent reason. So I like to side with the players, but I do understand the business aspect at the same time.
Oh, bro.
Yeah, that's a great point. Bobby on point as always. That was
Oh,
great.
bro.
Like you just drop the mic, it's on fire after that one, bro. You could just walk
I
away.
ain't drop it. I go pick up the old one when I used to sound
Y'all
horrible.
drop that motherfucker right there.
Y'all ain't tell her we was on that sounding bogus.
Have you guys changed anything at all as far as your opinion on Jalen Johnson? Is he going to get a long-term contract? You guys still kind of sit where you were before?
I'm still where I'm at. That's
right. Me personally, I'm hoping that he gets. I want all these guys to grow up together, bro. I just think that'll be best for the future. Obviously, you want the best players in the best positions to succeed. And, you know, sometimes that comes with a cost of letting others go. But I don't think he's trash. I just want to see. I think that he's solid. I just want to see him create a little bit more of a, in a turnover game. But other than that, I want all these guys to grow up together because when you do things like that, you look at success like the Philadelphia Eagles for, all the years that they've been together. The Howie Roseman, that man is a fucking genius. He's always putting together these teams and thinking ahead. So I want all these guys to grow up together. That's just how I look at it. And
I think Ryan Poles got that same type of mentality like that guy you just said too.
So Frank has I want to get into this. Says if you're under contract, you choose to hold out over money. It just shows your word is worthless. I kind of disagree with that to the sense of teams cut players all the time and still have years left on their contract. This is a combat sport. You gotta take care of you. Like you have to. Like, and I'm not saying if you holding out over a couple of million, something like that, all right, you can get a little petty. But like if you've worked your butt off and you've been underpaid, for example, and it's time to get that, and the ownership or front office is playing with you, it's not against your word. You got to think about the investment you make in yourself. This is different, man. Like the James Harden part of it, the Kevin Durant last year, you signed an extension 2 months after you signed an extension, you whining about a trade. That's different. Like football, the salary cap is built completely different. Like basically all these players sign 1 year deals. That's it. That's basically what it is. No matter if it's 2 years, 3 years, because a football team, once you get your guaranteed money, they can cut you and send you on your way. So I look at it a little bit different in football than I do any other sport. What about you guys?
Yeah, it's absolutely looked at differently in football. You know, you got divas in football, but when it comes to it, man, I think the owners just they run the game, bro. And they feel like they done with you. If a franchise done with you, you're gone. It don't matter what you put in, what work you put in. The previous season, you could have been an all-pro, went to the Super Bowls. It don't matter. You could be well respected. Are we done with him? Cut him. He done.
Yeah,
trade his ass.
That was good points by both of y'all too. I just look at it like I wouldn't say that your word is worthless, but what if? Okay, let's just say this: would your opinion change if you just seen Saquon Barkley? And I hate to keep bringing him up, but I am because it's a good point to make. Saquon Barkley said, "I'm gonna bank on myself for one more year, and I'm gonna take this crappy deal." What if he comes out of this season and they franchise tag him again?
Yeah. Which they can
wouldn't the ownership and the team be doing him dirty and not keeping their word at this point? So it's a lot of ways you can look at it, because I guarantee you, if we going back to NBA, I guarantee Ben Simmons would have been cut a long time ago if he wasn't guaranteed.
My goodness. What?
So you know what's crazy is that me, you, and C-Dub almost scored as many NBA points as Ben Simmons did.
That's all I'm saying, you know.
That can't score nothing. He can pass good though. He can't hit a basket, bro.
Crazy, bro. But last topic for today, and then we'll get into the comments. So I'm sure the whole NFL world has heard Jonathan Taylor has asked for a trade after meeting with the Colts owner. The Colts owner has come out and said basically he ain't trading him, but it's not stopped a lot of Bears publications, outlets question, should the Bears look to trade for Jonathan Taylor? Young, 24 years old. He's going into his fourth year in the league. I want to talk about why it ain't happening. Yeah. First, do we all agree that there's no way in hell the Bears?
Ain't no way in this dimension. What the fuck? Ain't no way.
I just like in a world in which Ryan Poles has clearly showed everyone, I'm not paying running backs. You think he's going to give up assets to go and get a running back? Come on, fam. Let's just be real here. It's not happening. And I love it. I understand why Bears fans want him. The dude is a hell of a talent, right?
Yeah.
3,841 yards in 3 years off of 756 carries. He's played 43 games over that amount of time, 33 touchdowns in 3 years.
Sheesh.
You cannot argue the numbers. But Ryan, with that all said, Ryan Poles is not giving up assets for a running back. It's not happening.
Bro.
For real.
You could just forget about it. Why the running back position is just in flux, bro. You got to call it like it is. It's not the same as it was when you had Walter Payton or even LT, LaDainian Tomlinson. It's not the same, bro. We already got 3 good running backs. Why would we just destroy the running back room to get a very good running back? It don't make sense. And then you have to pay him because he worth. What do you think he's worth? About $8 million. What is
he about to get paid.
He gonna get paid. Yeah.
Somebody about to. You think somebody gonna pay for a running back? Is that gonna happen?
They always come out. Yeah, they always talk about if you're gonna pay a running back, get him with a rookie quarterback, so you won't have to pay that much.
You know, a team that I would say just because ain't nobody trying to go there and they're trying to make a move, the Browns will absolutely pay for a running back.
Chubbs ain't playing for the Browns no more.
He is, but I'm saying if they trade it for, because they probably have to trade him to get Jonathan Taylor, they pay.
Wow. Oh yeah. Oh, that's crazy.
Probably.
Oh, that's a good look.
But I just think
to trade Chubbs too.
I just think that the way that the NFLPA and they set all this stuff up with the money wise, they hurt the running back position. Y'all know that this been going on for a long time, and y'all locked yourself into a long-term deal that is crapping all over the running back position and didn't come up with no solution to help these guys. This problem is not new. This been going on for a while now. And I think that these guys are just trapped. And for the Chicago Bears, I don't see it happening. I think that these guys feel good about Khalil Herbert. They feel good about Foreman and Roschon Johnson. I just seen Roschon Johnson blocking Noah Sewell. I said, hold on. That man blocked pretty damn well. So why would you know what I'm saying? I think we good right where we at. It's not happening. And Ryan Poles didn't even want to give David Montgomery $6 million. Y'all think he finna give something other than that?
Exactly.
It's crazy.
Keep in mind, Taylor's already getting paid $5 million a year, and he wants a raise. And you know what? This is perfectly points to how running backs aren't getting paid anymore. Sure, you got 3, 4, 5 running backs getting paid $10 million a year, but Bijan Robinson, who just got drafted, is already the 13th overall top paid running back in the league.
That's nuts, bro. You know, he's talented. Do you think that little, you know, how Muhammad Ali and all the greats and Jim Brown came together and was talking about, you know, their particular struggle or our struggle? You know, the running backs, they had this little meeting and everybody, they was talking about the depth of the running back and how they're getting paid and stuff like that. You think that'll have any effect? They can have as many meetings as they want, bro. I don't think that it'll have no effect on what's going on with the running back position.
Yeah, because they locked into that damn CBA. It's not expiring no time soon. So I think they had a meeting. They just came and spoke their piece, and then after they spoke their piece, Saquon Barkley signed his 1-year deal.
That's what I'm saying. Like you would have thought that after that meeting you'd break with some unity. Saquon Barkley said, "Hey man, listen, thanks for the meeting." And I think overall, when you look at it, just the reality of it, you're getting 3 or 4 starting level running backs coming in immediately for you in every draft, every single draft. Go and look at the next 4 drafts. You could easily pick out 3 or 4 running backs that can start day one for teams.
Yep.
With that level of depth on top of the CBA that Bobby already pointed out, it's not changing. It's just not, unfortunately, it's not changing at all anytime soon. Derrick Henry better be happy he's getting paid $16 million a year and getting the money that he's getting, because I tell you what, he could hit the open market right now today, and he's not getting half of that problem.
That is facts, Drip. That it is a shame too, because if he being the best running back in the league too,
that's what I'm saying.
Ooh,
and that's the crazy. Best running back in the game of football right now. And we're talking about he would probably on the open market get maybe a little over half of what he's getting right now.
Yeah,
that's just how it is.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but yeah, they locked themselves into that thing, and these guys, instead of, because I believe they signed it like a year or 2 ago, the contract that they in now, and they really just fought to smoke weed. in my opinion. Like for real, to lessen the punishment.
You said they did those meetings so they can get some edibles, bro. Is that what
the gummies, bro? The gummies,
bro. He's crazy.
Yeah,
bro.
it could have been something more done. I think if anybody want to listen to it, I ain't gonna dive into it, but I think Dominique Foxworth, who was a former president for the PA, I think he had a really good solution to how to fix it, but it ain't gonna change now.
Yeah, I mean, that's just what it is at the position, man. I mean, it's unfortunate. There are a lot of talented running backs that are going to hit the open market the next couple of years. And I'm sure their agents is like, hey, we're going to try to do the best we can. But listen,
bro.
It's going to be hard.
It's about to be hard. See Brandon L. Jet comment? The man said Sony Michel just retired at 28.
Oh, my God.
Hey, listen.
They only get a few years, bro.
There's about to be a lot of Barry Sanders action going on around here, bro.
Yeah, quick. Bro. Walter Payton turning in his grave, bro. That's messed up, bro. Icky Woods turning in their grave, bro.
Walter Payton probably looking at these like, y'all don't run hard enough. Where's the I was out there with a Preston curl and I was still stiff arming. What y'all doing, bro?
Yeah. They want to know what the solution was. All right, so CBP film, the solution was real quick. So basically, the money that's accumulated throughout the entire season get put in this pool. I forgot. I think it's called like a competition something pool. And I think last year was over like 330 some million that gets dispersed amongst the 32 teams. They were saying he was saying have a different pool of money put off to the side. And when running backs hit certain benchmarks, they get those bonuses from that pool of money. So
that would be smart, but it'll never. The NFL,
they ain't giving up that bread.
you talking about millionaires and billionaires. You giving way more money for free? No, they ain't trying, bro.
Yeah, they said no.
They're gonna have a hard uphill battle to get to that. But I mean, everything ebbs and flows. But believe me, everybody right now is watching what's happening with the running back market, and whenever I think because NBA CBAs are 5 years. If I'm not mistaken, NFL CBAs are like, are they 10 years? Am I mistaken on that?
I think the current one they in, I think they got 7 years left for the NFL.
Okay. So like, best believe the Players Association is going to be like, have you seen how the last 7 years went for this position? Fix it.
For real.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. That's got to be up there at the top of the list, bro.
Yeah. We got super chat.
Oh, got a super chat from the General Brandon L. Jet. He says, Sawbuck for each of you fellas minus YouTube cut. You definitely gonna get their cut. That's the thing.
Appreciate you, Brandon. Always, my guy.
Always, bro, for supporting the channel at any level, man. We appreciate that,
bro.
Let's get to some of these comments though before we get up out of here. First up, I gotta acknowledge my pops when he comes in the building.
Hey!
Because it's like 9:30 his time, Cali time. So appreciate you starting your day off.
Yes, sir.
Shout out, Pop.
Let's see. We got sports from the trenches says Bears will make the playoffs this year. How you guys feeling right now?
Me? Yes. Yes, my man. Sports from the trenches. Love the name, bro. We going straight to the playoffs. We finna prove these guys. Don't get me turned. It's too early to get turned up right now. Go ahead.
I'm with you, though. I like it.
We listen. All I'm gonna say is I'm real confident on us getting 9 to 10 wins this year. That's all, bro. Leave it on that one. Travis says, "Thank you guys for always giving us great updates on the teams we love." That's what we're here for, man. Chi-Town Sports Central Network, a podcast, man. Y'all make sure y'all gonna follow. Skokes is in here in the chat. He's been going to Bears training camp. He's one of the hosts of Chicago Blackhawk Central, which I need to get an episode out from them. They recorded one. I haven't got it edited. That's on me. So make sure you go support them over at Chicago Blackhawk Central. We got Chicago Bulls Central, Chicago Sky Central. Don't forget to go and support them over at the Shy Bulls podcast with the Cognac Boys. Big Kev got Chicago White Sox and Cubs Central. The only person holding it down for two teams on one channel. Go and support them over there as well. We killing it, man. We are Chicago Sports. We're looking for a host for the Chicago Fire Show. If you're a fan of the Chicago Fire and want to start a podcast, hit us up. Email in the description.
Join the family, man. Join the family,
bro.
Absolutely. Speaking of Big Kev, he says DJ Moore and Fields will be a dynamic connection. Can't wait for the preseason to begin. Listen, I honestly think we're probably going to see 3 plays of them connecting all preseason. Luke Getsy ain't finna let the cat out of the bag.
No.
You're not finna see a lot of DJ Moore, Justin Fields, I guarantee it. But when that first game starts and those piss and green jerseys are out there that we facing against the Packers, you're about to see it on there for sure.
You're week 1, baby. Get ready.
Zaire Alexander. DJ Moore versus Zaire, bro.
Ooh, that's a good point. Stokes just mentioned one of the hosts of the Chicago Blackhawks Central says exactly from what I've seen at camp, DJ has been near unguardable. I've never seen a superstar wide receiver like him in person. Hey, listen, I'm jealous. You guys. Hey, C-Dub, ain't you supposed to be going to training camp?
I was supposed to come, Joe. I got to talk to them later, bro. I got to apologize to the chat, bro. I couldn't make it, bro. See, I'm sad.
You gotta stop getting lost in the sauce. Tell Auntie to leave you alone and let you
know. Hey, that's funny,
bro. I apologize, Joe. Said, we got scopes out there.
I cook, motherfucker. You gotta see
that. Sometimes it get like that for sure, bro.
For sure. Travis also says, Haize, when JF1 goes off this year, can we get a special episode of Petty Roosevelt and roast the shit out of Shady Cowherd, Skip, and the rest of these haters? Oh, I already told y'all. I got a folder on my computer of about 12 clips at this point. Yes. Don't even worry about it. I got something for everybody.
We putting cases on all you bitches.
We putting cases on all you bitches. Yeah.
Oh, bro.
Let's go.
We got Mama Shay in the building because Shay says for UC Dub. It's not that season, no. She basically asking why you got on Bulls red, bro. She calling you like, what's going on, fam?
Hey, red my favorite color, man, bro, and it matched my Jordan, so I had to put on some red on, bro.
This man.
Buck says, can you please tell me why people saying Fields can't throw and that's what he did in college? I'm gonna let the guys talk, but I'm gonna give it to you simply. A lot of NFL fans don't watch college football. Or if they do, they have their one or two teams they watch. And while OSU is one of the biggest colleges out there, shout out to the Buckeyes, but not a lot of people have watched Justin Fields. Like, I've seen him. I live in Columbus. I saw Justin Fields. I know that Justin Fields can be a dynamic thrower. He's not running because he's a running quarterback. He was running to save his damn life. What do you got?
Yeah, I'm echoing the same thing. If you're saying that Justin Fields can't throw, that just shows me that you haven't been watching football and you just watch whatever comes on TV. Because in college, he was one of the best throwers. Ask Lawrence if Justin Fields is a great thrower when he went out there and bust that ass over there, threw it for that many yards. So, yeah, he was running for his life, just like my man Drip said. He did it for necessity. Wait till he got these weapons on the field. He gonna show you more than he can tell you. Bro.
Surely is gonna show you more than he could tell you. My man's made plays last year, throwing the ball as well.
Absolutely, just to mention
throwing the ball as well. It was some plays that he made. So we just go show him. We ain't even gotta. We look. Hey, I'm just gonna take I'm just gonna follow Drip on this. Thank you. Keep hating. Thank you. It's coming. We're gonna be right here. We're gonna be having a brew. We're gonna have a yak. It's gonna be a fun time this season for real.
Oh yeah, we having fun. Y'all saw what we did in a 3-14 season,
bro. It was turning lit.
Y'all saw what we did on a 3-14.
It was lit, man.
We built this channel. Like, I think people don't realize it. We built this channel off a 3-14 season, and we almost at 8,000 subscribers. Bro, watch what we do in this team.
Y'all.
Yeah, much love to y'all for supporting us, supporting the team through a losing. Oh God! See, Packers fans try to strike me down. Through a losing and rough season, all I can say is we're gonna. If you saw what we did through a losing season, just be watching what we do through a winning season. It's about to be real around here.
Yes, sir.
I just can't wait, man. I can't control myself right now, bro. I'm gonna start looking at those other games. Start practicing my live calls, Joe. Just turn the volume down. Start practicing, bro. And just envision that the players that we got now is the player, on the field, bro. I'm just getting antsy, bro. I'm ready for this.
Let's go.
I'm ready. Laura Phoenix says, CBC, who do you think is next up for a contract extension? Who you guys?
Oh, that's a great question. That's great.
I said Darnell Mooney was gonna get his. Okay. I don't think it's coming before training camp but I think by the end of the season, Darnell Mooney gonna be up first.
Damn,
they're gonna tailor to the offense first.
I'll go Eddie Jackson.
That's a good pick.
Eddie Jackson still signed though for another 2 years, I believe.
Another 2 years?
Yeah, I think so.
That's tough, bro.
Because he signed a extension early on in his career. So
I'm gonna surprise y'all.
Go ahead, Cito.
Khalil Herbert. I'm gonna surprise y'all.
You think he's
Khalil.
getting one?
Yes,
Okay.
I'm gonna surprise y'all with that one. Khalil.
Here's what I'll say: if Khalil Herbert gets an extension, Dante Foreman isn't coming back. That's it.
Okay.
That's just it. Like,
Yeah.
if Khalil Herbert gets an extension, because we already know they're invested in Roschon Johnson. There's no way Foreman's coming back. Like this, he's gonna be one and done here, which may have been the plan either way. They may have wanted to bring him in, get a chance to look at Roschon Johnson, bring him along slowly, and that's not an indictment on Foreman and the skill set. But again, to go back to the conversation we had, it's a running back.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
if he come with the best price, though, I'm saying he take that low that they offer him, and he knows how the running back position is. If they come and offer him $4 or $5 million, I think he takes it.
Yeah,
sure.
let's see.
I think it's going to be Mooney. I think that connection with him and Justin Fields. I would not be surprised if you hear from an extension with Darnell Mooney by week 3, week 4. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
So I think as long as he's healthy, as long as he shows out, especially playing with DJ Moore out there, that they're going to look at that chemistry. The chemistry between him and Fields and DJ Moore, we've talked about, is building. But that chemistry between Darnell Mooney and Justin, they like brothers, bro.
Yeah.
They like brothers. And so you want to invest in people that, I know it's not necessarily right, but like when your quarterback has a favorite guy, it's the reason why Gronk kept getting paid. Like, as long as he's performing, they ain't finna let Mooney go, bro. Because him and Justin Fields are tied too tight for that.
Yeah, I hope he succeed. I hope Mooney succeed this season, bro. For real.
We know you have your doubts around Mooney,
yeah,
bro, and I understand them, right? I don't agree, but I definitely understand where you're coming from with your doubts around Mooney, especially with a player like Tyler Scott out there who, I don't know if y'all seen what you heard from him. They seem to love that dude.
Sure do.
It's flying.
He beat it was Kyla Gordon he beat on a play.
Ooh, and was
hey, but I'm gonna say this, Drip. You said it when we drafted him. He drops a lot of passes.
He did.
Yeah.
He dropped the pass every day this training camp, though. You know, wide open passes. You said it, but he got blazing speed.
Yeah, I mean, it's much like with Velas. Like you have to hold on to the ball, but once they get it, especially if they get it in the open field,
it's a wrap.
It's a wrap. Ain't too many people catching up with Tyler Scott or Velas Jones, and I'm liking what I've heard about Velas Jones as well. I'm glad that he beat Kendall Verdore. That I'm not gonna lie, that made me smile. When I read that, and they were like he beat Kendall Verdore on a slant right. I was like, get that man off my team, please. I want him to keep being embarrassed. Keep being embarrassed so they can get Kendall Verdore up off my squad.
At this point, why is he still even on the team, bro? I don't know.
Because his contract ain't that high.
You already know they got to fill in.
Really what it is.
Guys that's been around, they got to fill it in. Yeah. You already know.
Pop says Hester 23, the GOAT, predicted the Bears make the playoffs too.
I'm with it.
I feel pretty confident in that happening.
I'm with it. And the media was real mad when they seen LaDainian Tomlinson come out and show more love to Justin Fields than Trevor Lawrence. Shout out to him too. I'm gonna show love too.
It's like a difference. It's like the media want we know that Trevor Lawrence is really good, but the media like they want to extra push Trevor Lawrence, and then contemporaries, his peers, Justin Fields' peers, like, no, it's Justin Fields. You know what I'm saying? You see the difference in the choices that they make.
It's the sunshine here, man. Sunshine. For real.
That's funny. Where goes one says live in Dayton, Ohio, watch QB1 plays college football. Shout out to you. You're an hour away from me. His last game against Clemson was off the hook. He throws darts. He got an arm, bro. Like, and people are doubting it. I can't wait for the national media to realize, he can pass. Like, I just can't wait for it to happen.
Get ready.
God. Yeah, they're gonna be thrown off. Like, who knew that Justin Fields had this arm? The people who watched him play in college.
Bro. Yep. Let's go, baby. It's time. Y'all better get ready.
Isaiah says, I hope Tevin Jenkins. Is Tevin Jenkins up for a contract extension?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
Hey, if he do get that extension, he doing his job. We definitely need to make sure that line stay intact.
Need to worry about Jenkins' contract. We do some quick Googling. Yeah, so he's under contract again. He has another year next year. So this time next year, we're talking about Tevin Jenkins and what's going on with his contract.
Let's go, baby.
I tell you what, especially with them moving him into a different position every year, give that man his money.
Yeah, he's gonna be valuable. He's gonna be valuable. They're gonna have to lock him up.
We're gonna have a very light-skinned team for the next decade. This between Darnell Wright, Tevin Jenkins, Justin Fields, if Chase Claypool stick around, the white rhino, because he's light skinned. We claiming the white
Right.
rhino. It's gonna be a very light skinned line up there, but it is.
You already know it's definitely gonna be one.
Hey, somebody said Kendall Fedora is getting paid $2.8 million. Oh yeah, he gotta go, bro.
What the fuck? Man, no, he getting paid 2.8. That's crazy, bro.
That's little money, man. You good?
Can't you, hey nephew? Can't you pay ducks and crackers or something? You like throw crackers on the ground. That's how you pay ducks, oh, bro.
He talking about giving the ducks some crackers. Don't feed the animals. See, that's why your ass don't feed the animals. Yo, that's crazy.
So this is exactly why Kendall Fedora about to get cut. So Kendall Fedora, if he's cut right now, that $2.8 million, guess how much of that turns into dead salary cap?
Like
how much?
$77,000.
Oh,
he's
gone.
Good. Hey, he's out of here, bro. Come on. He gotta get up out of here, bro.
They could go bat a mascot a car or something with that. Get your ass out of here, boy.
Get him up out of here. All right, fellas, we gotta get ready to get out of here. We way over time. We 40 minutes in. We having fun,
Hey,
bro. I didn't even realize
it is what it is, brother.
Any last thoughts or anything you guys want to talk about before we get up out of here?
Hey, man, preseason coming up. It's football time. Y'all get ready because I'm ready to turn up with the squad. Laugh call is going to be the best in the business. Take our word for it, bro.
Let's go, baby. But, hey, nothing, man. Y'all just make sure y'all enjoy y'all day. And if you want more from me and Unc, hit us up on Shy Bulls Podcast and NBA Central. We know some of y'all other fans of other sports, so hit us up over there. We doing our thing over there with Steve-O and Big Kev and Drip dropping in every now and then. But, hey, then y'all already know you can follow Haize on all social media platforms at CEO Haize. Let's tune in.
And there it is, man. Make sure you guys are following the channel at Shy Bears Central. You can send us any feedback, questions, comments, concerns, ChicagoBearsCentral@gmail.com. Lastly, we'll leave a text message and our voicemail. The number to do so, 773-242-9336. And like we like to end every episode on, Chi-Town up, bear down. Love you guys. Peace, y'all.